Jill Turman, and I didn't light that fire because I'm cold. I lit that fire because I'm a professional blacksmith. Now you may think that blacksmithing died out a long time ago, but you'd be wrong. There are thousands of blacksmiths all over the world right now using an anvil and a hammer to create beautiful ornamental ironwork. Now, when I tell people I'm a blacksmith, they always ask me 3 questions. Number 1, do I shoe horses? You see any horses around here? No, I do ornamental ironwork. Question number 2, do I ever burn myself? And occasionally, I do. And the third thing, is that fire hot? And you betcha it is. It's going to be up to about 2,000 degrees here in a minute. I'm going to put some iron in there, and I'm going to show you how to do some blacksmithing. So let's take a look at a drawing from my current shop project. This is my current shop project. It's a garden gate for a traditional style house, and I've been working on this for about a week, as you can tell from the scorch marks on my drawing. Oops. Anyway, I'm going to break this project down for you into simple, easy to make parts. Here's the frame, the pickets, and a series of scrolls. So the first step in this project is to break all the edges on the stock and texture the faces. And I can do that with my hand hammer and my anvil, but I have a power hammer. Now, power hammers have been around for over a century, and they're designed to take some of that heavy hand hammering out of my job. Okay, so now we've prepped all of our parts for the pickets, and we are going to twist them. Alex is putting the bottom of the twist in the jaws of the vise. I'm going to take my twisting wrench, put it at the top, and twist. Now, isn't it amazing how little strength it takes for me to twist this bar when I've got some heat and leverage? So now we're going to make my favorite part of the gate, the scrolls. And I love making scrolls because we always think of steel as being this cold, hard industrial material, and we're going to make some really organic forms. A scroll starts very tight in the center, and it has an ever-increasing radius, and you can think of a nautilus shell in nature. Now, this gate has a specific kind of scroll, and it's called a snub end scroll because it has this little ball right in the center. So we're going to start by hammering on the power hammer, and then we're going to move to the anvil. Now, I've isolated a blob at the end of this bar that's going to become the ball. And now I'm going to use my hammer and my anvil to refine the shape. So now on this heat, I'm going to lay this piece hanging off the edge of my anvil, and I'm going to take some glancing blows. Now these hammer strokes are going to start the curve that becomes the center of my scroll. And I'm hitting pretty hard. Now once I've got this started, I'm going to hammer back at myself. And then I'm going to roll the piece, never hitting in the same place twice, to tighten up the curve. Now this thing is really hot. You can feel it. I'm quenching the tip, and this is going to help the metal to lock onto the jig and not lose its form as I pull her in. Now, I've got bending forks, and I'm using them for leverage to help me pull against the jig and create the form. Now, these bending forks make me as strong as the guys. Ta-da! So that's 1 scroll down, and we've got 8 to go. We're here at my client Andy's house because I want you to see the finished gate. It's not only beautiful, but it adds to the old world character of his house. And these scroll details, they turned out great. I've collared them together, and that's a traditional blacksmithing technique. So until next week when we make more lyrical lines in iron, remember, strike while the iron's hot.